Welcome to the Infidelity Doctor channel. My name is Dr. Talal Al-Salim, and this is the Ask Dr. Talal segment. Your place to ask me any question you want to know about affair recovery and affair prevention. Please remember, this is not a substitute for the individual and couples counseling you should be seeking. This is merely a place for you to get some basic questions answered and get to learn about my clinical insights about affair recovery and affair prevention. So before we get to the question of the week, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you can get the most recent updates. All right, so the question of the week is as follows. My spouse uses alcohol as an excuse for the affair. Should I call BS? Great question. Short answer is yes, but let me elaborate. First of all, there is no excuses for infidelity, and I don't care what the situation is, because really, whether you're dealing with an individual issue or a relationship issue, most of the time, with very rare exceptions, you have options, right? You can address those issues before you cross the lines of fidelity. Even if you have the worst partner in the universe, if they're not meeting your needs, you can take them to counseling so they can talk about those issues, or you can end the relationship. So there are no excuses for infidelity. So what I look for are explanations for infidelity, meaning why did this happen, but that why should never be an excuse. Now let's talk about the relationship between alcohol and infidelity. So the first thing I'm going to say is that there are a lot of people who fantasize about infidelity, but they don't act on those fantasies because the consequences of discovery. One way alcohol and any other substances can lead to infidelity is that what? It affects your judgment, it affects your impulse control, and it make it easier to act on those fantasies. A common thing that I will always need to highlight for the unfaithful and the betrayed when alcohol or other substances were involved, especially when it comes to explaining why the infidelity happened, is that those substances are not going to put something into your head or in your heart that wasn't there in the first place. It's really more of a catalyst and make it easier for you to act on these thoughts and feelings versus putting thoughts and feelings that were not there in the first place. So in a sense, really, the alcohol or any other substances that unfaithful partake in during the infidelity, it's not really the one that caused the infidelity. Just make it easier to act on the individual and the relationship factors that was already there. So hopefully that answers the question for the week. Feel free to leave your comments below about the answer you heard today, as well as suggestions for questions that you'd like to see me answer in future episode. Until then, be well, be safe, and embrace the possibility for a brighter future. Take care.